Today Reddit answers. What improved your life so much, you wished you did sooner? If you like the content we do, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. I stopped living my life just waiting for the weekend. When you work 5 days a week and have just 2 off, it's not good to be always waiting for those 2 days. You can plan something meaningful or fun every day, even if it's just a small thing. This is actually a life hack. Trust me, life is a marathon, not a sprint, and you must find a way to enjoy every day. At the end of the day, you should say it was a great day or day well spent. I treat Wednesdays like a mini Friday. Take my dog for a big walk to my gym to get some acai bowl and talk shit with the boys for a while. Go to the sauna or yoga after work. Buy a pizza and wine and watch movies with the missus or play games with the boys. I love Wednesdays. I do this and I love it. Actually, my job is enjoyable, but even if it wasn't, my week would still not be miserable, as I have much fun in the hobbies I practice during the weekdays. I do a lot of sports, even if they are late in the afternoon and obligate me to dinner. What unconventional hours. Some days I play video games after dinner time, and in the days that I work remotely from home I always do something outside, even if a quick thing, at lunchtime, which is great to set up my afternoon. Most of the times a simple walk outside with my dog as I go to put away the thrash bags. Not everyone can afford this, but moving closer to work. My commute went from 45 miserable minutes in traffic glaring in hatred at the taillights in front of me to a pleasant 15-minute bike ride. I got an hour of free time every day and better health. Pandemic did me a solid on this one. Lost my job of 20 years due to it. 2 hours of commuting every day, which had just risen to 3 hours. Took a year off, then found a perfect job round the corner from my house. 4 minutes walk. Absolute game changer. Took a 20% pay cut, but we sold my commuting car, and with the price of fuel what it is, we're actually considerably better off. The 3 hours saved commuting means extra time with my wife and kids. I'm very happy. Exercise every day. Anxiety and depression are much easier to manage, and I got some confidence I haven't had in years. It even helped me make new friends. Same. I recently joined a nearby workout center and made 3 new friends in just 2 weeks. I literally knew no one around where I live, and this felt great. Got a motivation to go there daily as well. How did you make the friends there? Were you waiting for the same machine or something? Gyms seem like lonely places to me. Ask for spots on PRs, sometimes can be awkward. But if you don't plan on lifting heavy, going routinely at the same time and seeing the same people daily will help. Casual conversations like, "What's up?" or "How are you?" turn into, "Same time tomorrow? See you then." Use your shared interest to the gym to prod around and see if you have other shared interests. In my first week I was going there at the same time, and I noticed a person who was also coming at the same time. One day he was absent, and the next day I casually asked him while he was drinking water about why was he absent the previous day. He said he became lazy. I just replied okay, while smiling, and went away. Few minutes later he came and asked my name, and so we started a conversation. He brings his own friend, so naturally both of them became my friends. In the second week, I was struggling to curl 2 kilograms dumbbells. I'm weak. So one person automatically came in and offered help, tips, and initiated a conversation. I usually have a hard time socializing with people IRL, but the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, helps me a lot. I suggest you, Riffraff, to try it too. Our casual conversation is also a good place to share your experiences. I started flower gardening. Really relaxing. You will see results all summer. Lots of successes and failures, but failures bring improvements. And I listen to Audible books while I'm at it sometimes. Especially great if you have a desk job. Edit. It's so nice to know so many are enjoying gardening. I had no idea it would be a Reddit thing. I've been growing produce on my apartment balcony for the past couple years, and it's been a fun learning experience. Plus, eating food picked a hole 15 feet away from your kitchen is kinda cool too. This year is my first year attempting some tomatoes. Wish me luck. Gardening is amazing. I started with indoor plants, the balcony, and in the ground. All are great. It is also great for mental health. You learn so much from failures. It made me realize failure is a normal part of life that leads to other opportunities, not a dramatic statement about me as a person. Watching things grow helped me come at peace with my own personal progress. Life is not a race. Everything in its time, and the most precious moment is now. When I'm stuck in depression, I still go out and see what is going on in the garden. It does not save me, but grounds me in the moment, one step at a time. The garden is a space where everything is interconnected: the weather, the plants, the soil, the animals, and me. It makes me feel part of the ecosystem, also an important part in mental health. I could not have said it better myself. It's all true for me as well. Loved the way you said it. Learning to set boundaries and say no. Yes, it feels so wrong at first. People get so angry when you quit being a doormat. Yeah, they get so mad because they don't expect it. Usually they continue pushing boundaries and switching tactics to make you say yes. That's when you cut them off. It's difficult to push through that guilt and not give in when you have done that for a lifetime. It's so important to be able to do this, and while most people realize the benefits for yourself, it's so much nicer to have a partner you know will say no and set boundaries. An ex of mine was really worried about messing things up and would rarely say no or set boundaries, even though I was constantly pushing her to set them, and I had to be really slow and pay attention to her as she tried to hide any discomforts I would know. It stemmed from her past and how she was taught to act growing up, but we were able to work on it and she was much better later on. While it's always important to watch out for your partner's reactions to make sure they're comfortable anyways, having someone who tells you when and when they don't feel comfortable makes a world of difference. All is to say, don't think it's selfish to say no and set boundaries. It's much better for everyone, especially yourself. Have a good day. I used to get so hurt when my husband didn't want to join me in something. We finally talked about it and I decided it was because I didn't know how to say no to something he wanted to do, so I expected the same courtesy. It took him saying, "You can say no to things too," for the light bulb to turn on. If I ever declined something growing up, it was considered rude or disrespectful to the person offering.
Thank you for watching. Share your stories in the comments below. If you found it interesting, please leave a like and subscribe. See you in the next one.